Hello! Today we are making special fried rice in a baking tray. Now this is going to be delicious. It's got fantastic sweetness, wonderful umami, packed full of protein because of the tofu we're going to use, and the veggies are just loaded with nutrients.
It's got that crispy bit thanks to the oven, gorgeous umami flavors throughout. You are going to love it.
Now talking about flavors, today we are using the nation's favorite soy sauce. This stuff, Kikkoman.
We're big fans of Kikkoman. It's got only 4 ingredients and no additives. It's brewed for absolutely ages, which means it's got a wonderful umami flavor which complements vegetables perfectly.
Now sheet pan fried rice is super easy, really delicious, and you are gonna love it. Let's get cooking. In order to make sheet pan fried rice, you need some rice. And right here, I've got 200 grams of rice that's been rinsed. I'm gonna pop this into my pan here. Next up, I've got 600 mils of boiling water. So the water is now boiling. Time to add this stuff, our wonderful Kikkoman soy sauce. Add around about 1 tablespoon. And this is gonna add a wonderful seasoning, it's gonna add fantastic flavor, and it's gonna give the rice a little bit of color. So our rice is now bubbling away. So what we need to do is turn the heat right down to a gentle simmer. Pop the lid on, and we're gonna let that cook for 12 minutes. And 12 minutes later, we have a wonderful pan full of gorgeous fluffy rice. Look at it, it's perfectly cooked. And it's got that nice color to it because of the Kikkoman soy sauce. With any kind of fried rice dish, you don't need to cook the rice from fresh. So if you've got some rice left over from yesterday, then you can just use it because, you know, waste not, what not. Let's crack on with our veg. To flavor our veg, we're gonna make a really tasty but very simple marinade. And the first thing that we're gonna use is garlic. Ginger, toasted sesame oil, a little vegetable oil, and most importantly, we've got our Kikkoman soy sauce. Now this stuff is really, really good because you only need 1 soy sauce. It does the job of both light and dark soy sauce. Frankly, it's delicious and will bring all the flavors of those vegetables out. Very nice. Ooh, this smells really, really good. You've got that fantastic zingy perfume from the ginger and the garlic, that really nice kind of earthy, smoky note of the toasted sesame oil. And that Kikkoman soy sauce just smells amazing. It's no wonder it's the nation's favorite. So that is our very simple but extremely tasty marinade done. So we're using this marinade to flavor both the vegetables and the rice. So therefore, half of it needs to go into this bowl and half of it needs to go into this bowl. Now the best thing about this sheet pan or baking tray recipe is that you can use it as a fridge raid. You can use more or less any vegetables that you've got. But we are going to use 3 of our faves. We've got baby corn, we've got red pepper, and we've got carrot. Stir all of those lovely veggies around in that marinade to make sure they're well covered and really nicely flavored. And here's our pan of perfectly cooked rice, and this is going into the second bowl. Fold that all through in the wonderful marinade. Veggies done, rice done, time to get these on our sheet pan. I'm gonna pop our veggies at the top of the sheet pan. Make sure they're nice and neat because that way they look pretty and cook evenly. And now for our rice. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of the tray, but I'm not gonna put it right up against the veggies, and you'll see why in a second. Spread that rice out over the sheet pan. Again, make sure that you spread this out nice and evenly so it cooks evenly all the way through. Roasting this rice is going to give it the most magnificent crispy edges, and we all know that the crispy bit is the best bit. And last but not least, to fill in that gap, we've got some cubes of smoked tofu. And just make sure that they're not encroaching too far onto the rice or onto the veggies. And there we are, our sheet pan fried rice is ready to go into the oven for around about 20 to 25 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. So there is our sheet pan fried rice. It's looking very, very good indeed, but now we have to hit it with some freshness and some green. I'm gonna sprinkle over some freshly cooked garden peas. Here we go. Oh, that looks nice. And here, I've got some spring onion, which I've finely sliced. And last but not least, we've got some coriander, which we're just gonna sprinkle all over the top of this fantastic looking dish. And now the last thing we've got to do is mix it all together. Oh, look at this. This is looking absolutely delicious. Big, chunky, crispy bits, and all perfectly cooked and steaming, and all of those wonderful flavors have come together. And this is just going to form such a fantastic and very, very easy dinner. And there we are. It's as easy as that. That just looks absolutely wonderful. So many colors, so many textures, wonderful flavor. Now, all we've got to do is bowl it up. Oh my goodness, look at that. The colours are wonderful. They're just jumping out of the screen and you just know they're gonna taste delicious. Look at all those crispy bits. Oh my goodness, you've got the rice is crispy, the tofu's crispy, you've got a little bit of crisp on the baby corn too. It's absolutely wonderful and so easy. Now to finish this dish off, all we need is a few spring onions, a few of those lovely crispy onions, a good pinch of coriander, and of course, a good drizzle of Kikkoman soy sauce to bring all of those flavors together again.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Oh, it looks good. As you've just seen, it's ridiculously easy to make. Put that wok away, get that oven on, and get those crispy bits, because the crispy bits are without doubt always the best bits.
Absolutely delicious. That rice is perfectly cooked. My favorite bit is the crispy layer thanks to that oven. That flavor is so deep. My favorite thing, that bottle, designed by the same people as the bullet train in Japan, and you can get those little drops. A little controller device for measuring your pores. Perfect.
So we absolutely love cooking this recipe. We're going to be making it for our dinner time and time again, and we hope that you guys are too.
That was our sheet pan fried rice. Absolutely delicious. We hope you loved it. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below.
And we shall see you again next time.
Peace.